So talk about principles again. Always talking about principles. Principles are principles because they always apply. The Hermetic principles, right? Polarity, something that came to me earlier. Polarity, the Hermetic principle of polarity teaches that everything is dual, has duality. Opposites are identical in nature but different in degree, right? Hot and cold are both temperatures. So there's polarity there. Love and hate are both emotions. Success and failure are both results of the same process, just experienced at different points along the same spectrum, right? Um, and it is prudent and it's wise to understand both sides and not try to eliminate one side or the other. You learn to understand and master both sides um, of any spectrum. In modern life, polarity shows up everywhere. Again, principles are principles because they always apply. They applied back then and they will continue to apply long after any of us are here. Um, if you think about business, one quarter you're up, the next you're down. So that's also speaking to the principle of rhythm, ebb and flow, seasons, right? But we're talking about polarity, you know. And when you don't understand this, a weak mind can panic at the opposite ends of the spectrum, at the swing. Understanding lets you, um, seeking understanding lets you be strong and know that both are natural parts of the same cycle. Right. The key is um, emotional equilibrium, emotional intelligence, emotional equilibrium, balancing your emotions, knowing that loss and gain, criticism and praise, joy and pain, same energy wearing different masks at different times. Relationships, same principle applies. Got passion and conflict. They're both born from the same fire. And when you understand polarity, puts you in a state of proactive instead of being reactive. You stop flipping and oscillating between these emotions, between love and resentment, and become steadfast in your emotions, become neutral. You learn to stay in control of your energy rather than being controlled by your energy. Even in personal development, right? Confidence and fear are polar ends of the same emotion. Focus is really the emotion, right? That's really the spectrum. But you can focus on fear or you can focus on confidence. You shift what you focus on, that fear can transmute into excitement, into motivation. And so the polarity flips. Most people are slaves to extremes. Some people can be very focused at one time and then fueled by distraction. You got love, hate, depression, and euphoria. When you master your, that's not a way to live. Swayed by the extremes of your emotions. When you master the understanding of polarity, you stand right in the middle. You choose where to direct your scale. You don't suppress the emotion. That's not helpful because emotions are they're indicators, right? They're God given emotions. They're indicators. They let you know where exactly your focus is aimed at any given moment, and you can harness the ability to redirect your focus. Okay, so you don't suppress your emotions; you transmute it, turning into something else. You have mental alchemy. So you turn the lead of your of your emotions into gold emotions. That's what mastering opposites truly means. Not pretending the negatives don't exist, because they do. And the more you can sit with that and be neutral to that, the more you empower yourself. Um, Understanding it's the same coin as the positive, and learning to, you know, heads and tails, learning to flip that coin at will, right? That's really the hello. That's really the that's the alchemy. That's the goal, and that's what's going to put you at an advantage. So, so that's really all I have for you right now. All right. Hope that landed for somebody. Peace and blessings.